Light has been activated. The field is set, ready to go. Race 2 here from Ascot. They're off. Missing the start, Twilight Spirit from the inside. Aussie Reactor, Dominant Force. They drop out as well with Testy PHAROAH from its wide gate. Publicised jump well enough. The Sessione left on terms with it. They pair off in front. From Jimmy Angel, the favourite Long Service Leaf is going to hold a spot right behind the heels of Publicised, who leads. A length and a half further away, Zali's Gift on the outside of Twilight Spirit. Further back behind them, Bondi Queen. Dominant Force behind those. Testy PHAROAH second last. And the tail ender Aussie Reactor. It'd spot the leader about 6 to 7 lengths as they go to the 500 metre mark. Publicised leading the way. Well held in front over the Sessione within 3/4 of the leader. A length and a half away then is the favourite, looking for a bit of room. Long Service Leaf down on the inside as they come around the home turn for the judge. Jimmy Angel's there and Zali's Gift is starting to build nicely out towards the middle of the track. Publicised the leader. Long Service Leaf now gets around its heels to come after it. Publicised giving though down the outside. Jimmy's Angel, Zali's Gift, and now Testy PHAROAH runs on. Here's a great finish coming up. Jimmy Angel, Testy PHAROAH. Testy PHAROAH, the Goldfields winner, has scored at his first city start right on the line from Jimmy Angel. Publicised close up. Long Service Leaf will leave the judge to sort out the minor placings, and Dominant Force is right there, got home very well with Aussie Reactor. Followed further back Bondi Queen. The Sessione had dropped out, and last to greet the judge, Twilight Spirit. Testy PHAROAH, number 4, ridden by Luke Campbell, has mowed them down from back in the field, in contrast to his Kalgoorlie debut victory, where he was able to track up along the fence and then pull clear. Today he's done it from the back, around them, beating Jimmy Angel. Publicised might be third. Aussie Reactors there. And then Dominant Force, Zali's Gift, and the favourite Long Service Leaf all inside of those in 1:11.84. Half a length, the winning margin, 4, 3 and 8. 4, Testy PHAROAH first. 3, Jimmy Angel second. 8, Publicised third. 10, Zali's Gift fourth in a blanket finish. 4, 3, 8, 10 after race number 2 on the card. Testy PHAROAH by American PHAROAH from Testy Sue, owned by Steve Wolfe, Graham Evans, G. Han, Ms. L. Carroll, also B. Burke, Maureen Wolfe, Ms. P.J. Oates, trained by Steve Wolfe, ridden by Luke Campbell. Testy PHAROAH's gone around $18 here, SP, this afternoon after the win in Kalgoorlie in its maiden. It drew a little awkwardly. He went straight back, Luke Campbell, and this horse has got some ability, as Steve Wolfe indicated after his first appearance, a winning one in the Goldfields. Second home, Jimmy Angel. It's another minor placing. He's 4th from 6 by Harry Angel from Bastaki. For James Stewart, Antonella Stewart, K.R. Stewart, trained by Rusty Stewart, ridden by Stephen Parnham. And third, Publicised, much better today here by the Machino filly from Rewrite the Stars in the Darren McAuliffe yard, ridden by Brad Parnham. 4, 3, 8, 10, half a length, long head margins. Great finish there. And a nice horse he is as well. Good robust style of a 3-year-old, and he will be winning a few more races on what we've seen so far. Race number 3, the Court Talk Patsy and Big D 91.3 Sport FM 8 AM Sundays maiden, 1500 metres at 2:29 and 17 along with 18 the scratchings. Something interesting about this horse, Lockie, as we head downstairs now, and you're about to be joined by his trainer Steve Wolfe.
Thanks, Darren. Yes, he does look like an interesting horse, but most importantly, a horse with ability, as Wolfie joins me once again. Thank you for the push at $15. I'm sure there are plenty of punters very happy with you.
Yeah, special thanks to me mate Dave Houston. He bought him on the Gold Coast at the Windsor sale for me. I don't know what we paid for him. I've got no idea, about 18 or 20. He's shown a fair bit all the way through. Great Mackie, you know, it's like, doesn't matter where they are. My old mate up in the hill there. I was pretty keen. The barrier worried me a bit, and good for Luke. I was nearly going to put my main jockey on, but I stuck a bit fat, and probably just as well he won.
Twice now, he's shown a really good turn of foot late, moving forward, do you feel like if he can show that turn of foot as he continues to increase in trip, he's going to be a serious Saturday type?
Oh, I have no doubt about that. I mean, he covered him pretty easy, gets a barrier. He was there very quick, he dragged back. I thought he might have gone back a pair too far, but he did a good job. And, you know, if he's running 4th or 5th, take good horse, hold him out.
So where to next for a horse like him? Does he need a short break before tackling some bigger assignments, or is it that time of year where timing is a little bit difficult?
No, he's been pretty, you know, we cuddle him pretty well. He's back in Albany now. He's been back there since Kalgoorlie. He enjoyed Kalgoorlie. That sharpened him up a bit. And, you know, he'll stay in Albany and just tinker along and probably be back here in 10 or 12 days. I think there's a 1,200, maybe a step short for him. I think 1,400 will be his go, maybe the Guineas. But, you know, everyone said, oh, you know, it's a big step to the Guineas, but, you know, he's a pretty good horse. So if he can take another step, well and good.
Great win, great push. Thank you. Well done.
Thanks, Locke.
There's Steve Wolf after the win of TESTY PHAROAH. It sounds like he could be heading towards a Belgravia Stakes in 9 or 10 days' time, which would be very, very exciting for a young man like Luke Campbell. But some win from TESTY PHAROAH, storming down the middle of the track to get the job done in race number 2. And here's Luke catching up with Scotty.
Well, it would have been before your time, Lockie, and it would have been before Luke's time too. But I remember the dam, Testy Sue, she was pretty handy when she raced over here. And Luke, it looks like her son, or a TESTY PHAROAH, is going to be making a nice career out of it.
Yeah, he's a pretty special horse. I still think he's got a little bit to go in terms of his race maturity and that. Like the other day, I was lucky I got an inside run up the fence, so he didn't lay in. But today he was sort of, as soon as I popped off and got him off the bridle, he wanted to lay in a bit, so I had to pull it through the left and that. But no, credit to him, he's done a really good job.
When he balanced up, gee, he attacked the line.
Yeah, he did. He's only looking for further, and after I won the other day, Mr. Wolf said he's probably going to be a Guineas horse and that. So I think he's heading in the right direction. He's improved today, even the way he canted around to the barriers and that, and his behaviour in the barriers and that today than what he was at Cal. So if he can keep improving a little bit maturity-wise every time he steps out, I think he'll go a long way.
Looks like you've rolled the sleeves up to make sure that Shooter knows that you're pretty serious about keeping this ride.
Yeah, definitely. Shooter will be watching the jock stream. But credit to Mr. Wolf, he kept me on it. You know, I won on him the other day, and Shooter's obviously number 1. But he left me on it, and I'm very fortunate that I was able to get the job done again today. So hopefully I can stay on it again. But, it's just good to ride winners for your supporters.
Nice horse, well done.
Thank you.
There's Luke Campbell, really well said. As always, he combines with Steve Wolf and TESTY PHAROAH, and what a push from Wolfie pre-race at 20 to 1. If you don't mind, gets the cash. Race number 2 here at Ascot.